please, close that door. I don't want Jasmine catching cold.
Fresh air never hurt people.
Well, she's such a tiny little thing. You don't want to take any chances.
I was speaking of you.
Me? What about me?
Why don't you take a walk? I'll take care of the baby for a minute and you
Oh,
can
no. Oh, no, I don't even like walking, you know? It's just not my thing. I get really bored, so...
Oh, I love walking. Sometimes it even helps me let go of the things I can't resolve.
Is that your way of telling me to shape up?
Lila, we've all noticed it. You don't want to leave the house. You don't allow any of us to help you with the baby.
Well, I'm a new mother, you know? I mean, I can't stand to be away from her, you know, not even for 5 minutes.
Lila, listen to me. You're safe, honey. You're safe now. You have nothing to be afraid of.
Be patient with me, okay? I promise. Pretty soon I'll go out. I'll take myself shopping, or I'll go to the Harbor Club and have lunch, okay? I'm sorry, sweet. Did I wake you?
All right, I'll hold you to the promise.
I'm sure you will.
Now, if you would just pick up any messages on the phone for me, I have to go up and give the twins a bath. Hopefully, we'll get through one bath without both of them arguing over the same toy. Competition starts early.
Well, they better not be competitive with my Jasmine. Oh, Claudia! Oh, dear, she's probably up helping with the twins. I answer the door, I answer the phone. The next thing you know, they're gonna ask me if I do windows around here. Oh, sweet. Come on in, hurry.
Mother and child, a perfect picture.
It's hardly a perfect picture.
Why? What's wrong? You have everything you wanted.
It's what Jordan Stark wants that has me up at night.
Jordan Stark?
Yes, Zach. And you know what it is.
Lila, I don't know what you're
Tell me. What does that man want from me?
Look, whoever you are, whatever Grant's paying you to say that he can't come to the phone, I am not in the mood, so put him on.
Yeah, I told you I can't do that.
Who the hell is this?
Now, who the hell is this?
Jake McKinnon.
Look, McKinnon, I don't know what you're trying to prove.
Give me. Jake, it's Joe Carlino. Thanks.
So what are you doing there?
Grant's been shot.
For real?
Yeah, I can't talk anymore.
Jake? What is it? Jake?
It was Joe Carlino. He said that Grant's been shot.
Oh, my God, Victoria.
She was on her way over there to give him the tape.
Go get her. Go get her, hurry. Just bring her back home. Grant, it's gonna be okay, darling, I promise. I won't leave your side.
Okay, what sounds good?
Grant! Look, he's not responding. We gotta get him to the hospital right now. I'll ride with you.
Cindy, you're not going anywhere until you tell us who shot Grant.
Marley. Where are we? I don't know. I don't know. Are you okay?
I'm so dizzy. I'm so dizzy. I feel like I'm about to barf, but other than that...
Grant, what about him?
I was at his apartment. I fell down and oh my God. Somebody shot Grant.
They did, are you sure?
I was at his apartment. I fell down. I don't remember anything after that. Marley, I am so seasick. Where are we? Are we on a boat? Because it's all right. There are bars on the door. There are bars. a joke. It's really not funny at all. Hey! Hey! If you think this is funny... Marley... What kind of sicko would do this? Maybe whoever shot Grant, maybe they're the ones who put us down here.
Why would they do that?
Why? Why? Because we were eyewitnesses, because... No, wait a minute. You weren't even there. You didn't see who shot Grant, right? You didn't.
No,
you
I didn't see a thing. But you know, there's a very long list of people who are out to get Grant.
Kirkland, what if he knows? I've got to get out of here.
Maybe there's another way out. Maybe over on the other side of the room, over there.
Use a flashlight or something.
You know, maybe there's a door.
No, I don't see anything. There's. Good girl. You got the door. What are you doing? What are you doing? Why are you doing this?
I know it's hard for you to concentrate in your condition, so I'll make it very simple. I'm getting out, and you're not.
All right, now, sweet. Now, you get your beauty sleep while Zach and I have a little talk. Come on, Zach. You have the dirt on Jordan Stark. Now, tell me, what does he want from me? How worried should I be? Am I a target? I mean, what should I be doing? Or...
Lila, take a look around at your life. You won. Stop fighting.
I like to know the answers to these things. I mean, I'm used to making my own good fortune, hook by crook. I'm not used to people pulling the strings, especially faceless people I haven't even seen.
Do you have a problem with your new life? Is there something else that you want or that you need?
No. I just want to make sure I keep it.
Why do you have any doubts?
The reason I doubt is sleeping right there in that bassinet. I've got to find out. I've got to find out for her.
What you need to realize is that you made this happen.
Ugh, bull.
It's your faith in your own power that brought Jasmine back to you. You showed you were worthy, and you've been rewarded.
Worthy of what? Rewarded by whom? Zach, please, don't you understand? I don't feel safe. Even my own mother-in-law noticed it.
Mother-in-law? The most powerful class act in this town is your mother-in-law. You wanted to be Mrs. Matt Corey, and you are Mrs. Matt Corey. That's pretty great, huh?
Yes, it is.
You've gone beyond pulling strings, Lila. You're guiding your own life in the right direction. Congratulations.
Oh, yeah, who's here? Zach.
Hello, Zach. What are you doing here?
Listen, you have to go over the contracts with Revelation, and you have to hire some side musicians for
Matt.
the music session.
Look who's here. Cass again, and Sophia. Cass, look, I told you that Matt and I are very happy, so why don't you just leave us alone?
I'm here on business as Sophia's attorney.
Attorney? Attorney for what?
Sophia wants to end her partnership with you in the interests of severing all ties, professional as well as personal.
Joe, I have to be with my husband. Be careful with him.
He's not your husband.
Technically. Tell Grant I'll be with him as soon as I possibly can. Take care of him. Damn it, Joe, I should be in the ambulance. What do you want?
I want to know what you're doing here.
You don't live here anymore, Cindy.
Don't you think I know that? I thought I left some things in the bedroom, and I stopped by to get them, and... the messenger. I know that I could have, but I still love him. I still love him. Okay, there. You happy? All right. And then I got here, and he called 911.
The paramedic said he was almost toast. She saved his life.
Was Grant conscious?
He was out of it.
Did he say anything?
Yeah, what? You mean like who might have shot him?
Yeah. According to the paramedics, he said Victoria.
Joe, I know we've had our differences, but I've always thought you were a stand-up guy. Please let me go to the hospital. I swear I will answer any questions you want. I just have to know that he's going to live. Please.
Adams, come here. Take Cindy Harrison over to BCUH and keep an eye on her.
Thank you, Adams. I hope you're in good shape because I'm running the whole damn way.
Captain.
Yeah, what do you got?
The weapon?
All right, get this over to forensics right away. All right, Tony, come here. Seal off the area.
Okay.
Get CSU in here, canvass the neighbors, make sure nobody saw the shooter leave, all right? We treat this like any other case.
Got it.
When somebody tries to take out the mayor. Great. Joe, look, I just saw Grant being loaded into an ambulance.
Yeah,
He
yeah.
really was shot. Yeah, he was. No comment to the press, though. No, I was just looking for Vicky. I mean, is she okay? Why, Vicky was here?
What do you mean I'm not getting out of here? Why am I so dizzy?
Oh, that's gonna wear off. That's gonna wear off in just a little while. It's the effects of the chloroform.
Chloroform? What are you talking about?
Chloroform. You know, you pour it on a handkerchief and you put it over somebody's mouth, in this case yours, and then here you are. Or rather, there you are, because I'm here.
You did this to me?
See?
You're the one who put me in here?
See, your head is clearing up already.
Where are we?
Well, at my house. You probably didn't know I had this extra room. I know it's not much on obvious, but I'm gonna do everything I can to make your stay here as comfortable as possible.
Marley, what the hell are you doing here?
And I'm gonna feed you. I mean, right there, that is an improvement over your old life.
My old life? My old life? What are you talking about? Why are you doing this?
Isn't that obvious?
Are you saying you're keeping me a prisoner?
I prefer to think of you as a guest, a captive guest.
Okay, all right. You've had your little laugh. Now open this door and let me out of here!
See, now it's starting to track. You put her up to this. Sophia, don't listen to Cassie. Does not have your best interests at heart.
And you do?
Sophia wouldn't do something like this on her own.
Oh, really? You don't think I can come up with my own decision on this? If it wasn't for me, Billy Rush would still be looking for his big break.
I know. That's what I'm saying. I don't understand. C-squared has been such a big part of your
I,
life.
for one, am very appreciative about what Sophia's doing.
Lila, please.
Just listen for a minute. Think, Matt. Think. Sophia was very hurt when what happened, and even though it was inevitable, but it would be very painful for her to work side by side with you, especially now that you're my husband. I think it's very mature of you to be giving C-squared to Matt. Now you can get on with the rest of your life.
Yeah, give me a break.
You know, Lila, I'm really sorry to disappoint you, but I'm not about to give up C-squared. I want Matt out.
Excuse me, Mrs. Hutchins? Mrs. Hutchins?
I'm sorry, Claudia, what? Oh, do the twins need me?
No, they fell asleep during your second bedtime story, remember?
I almost fell asleep during the story myself.
Ma'am, Helen was wondering how many for Thanksgiving this year?
Oh. I haven't even thought about it. Tell her I'll let her know, all right?
Of course. Mrs. Hutchins.
Yes, Claudia, what?
Are you all right?
I'm fine, thank you. Fine. Fine. Are you fine? I don't even know the answer to that anymore. feel like my story's over. Got any answers? You've taken love from me. Twice. Why? I miss you, Carl. I miss you. I feel empty. I'm in a house out surrounded with people who need me. What about what I need? It's not enough. It's not enough.
At least I can breathe now. When you said that Grant had been shot, I freaked out. I mean, something would happen to Vicky. I don't know what I would.
Any idea where Vicky is right now?
She was headed over to see him earlier.
When?
So earlier tonight. I mean, she must have got in and got out before the guy got plugged. I mean, do you have any idea who did this? Because I'd like to give the guy a reward. What? You don't try to make me feel something that I don't feel. The only person that I have any sympathy for is Kirkland. So, like I said, do you have any idea? It's got to be Cindy, right? Because I saw her leaving with a uniform.
Cindy is at the top of our list, yeah.
You gonna bring her in?
No, not yet.
Why not?
Cindy called 911. She actually saved Grant's life, and I don't know why she would have done that if there was any chance of Grant coming to and accusing her.
Who knows why that freak does anything? I mean, she's not exactly a poster child for mental health.
I'm going to question her at the hospital.
All right, you, got a gun?
Any idea where Vicky is right now?
Back home, I guess.
Would you have any idea why Grant would have said her name before he passed out?
Well, who said he did? Cindy?
No, the paramedics. Everybody heard it.
I just can't believe you're doing this to me. Why? Why? Why are you doing this to me?
Why am I doing this?
Marley,
oh, you've just conveniently forgotten that you did this to me once, that you kept me prisoner. Oh, except, of course, there was a big difference when you kept me prisoner. I was sick. You're healthy. I was ill. I was desperately ill and in need, but that did not keep you from doing whatever it was you had to do to get whatever it was you wanted.
No. I was a different person back then.
Yes,
now
that doesn't absolve you of your actions, does it, Victoria? So you can just call this payback. It's payback.
Oh. Payback. So when you came to the house and you wanted me to take the tape to Grant, that was all part of your big plan, wasn't it?
You're not the only one who's good at plotting. Victoria, aren't you wondering how I got you here in this dungeon?
No. It's pretty obvious, isn't it? I mean, obviously you were at Grant's... You didn't shoot Grant, did you? Honey, you...
Victoria, don't you know me better than that?
No! I don't! I don't know you. You wouldn't have done this to me. I mean, this whole thing is crazy.
You're calling me crazy? I just want to level the playing field. Okay, I want a chance at what's mine, fair and square. Is that crazy?
Yes, this is crazy. I can't understand what would make you do this, what you would want...
Aren't you brilliant?
Honey, if you think this is gonna help you get Jake back, you're not crazy. You're insane.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I'm sure.
All right, then. It's all yours.
What? You're just gonna let her take it away from you like that? Matt, you have me now. We can run this company together. You, me, and Zach, the three of us.
Excuse me, Lila. You took Matt away, but I'll be damned if you think you can take the rest of my life away, too,
I don't
okay?
care about taking away your pathetic little life.
Stop it. Stop it. If this is what you want, Sophia, if this is what you really want, you don't have to buy me out. I'll give you my shares to this company.
That company is Jasmine's birthright. Please, let's just all keep it down. I don't want to wake her up.
Sophia, I think we're done here.
Wait a minute. I don't want anything. I will not accept a gift from you.
Please.
No, really. Because the truth is, I ought to thank you. Because you hurt me. But I learned something really important out of this. What doesn't destroy me makes me stronger. And there's no way you destroyed me.
Oh, I don't know, Joe. Let's see. Why would Grant say Vicky's name? It's not exactly my favorite topic here. But are you kidding me? He was obsessed with her. Has been since their marriage broke up, and that's public record.
Right, I know. There's no love lost on either side there, but why would Vicky be on her way over here?
They have a kid?
Right. Well, I'm sure Vicky knows about it now. I'm sure she's heard about the shooting.
Joe,
Yeah.
all the TV stations got mobile units downstairs.
I gotta get home. Kirkland can't see you without his father on TV.
Jake.
Yes?
See Vicky. Just tell her I'd like to talk to her.
I really don't care what you think of me, Victoria. You have systematically tried to ruin my life, but now I've taken control. I'm totally in charge, as you can see.
So you think this is going to help you get what you want? Is that it?
Jake.
Oh, and what are you going to do? You're going to try to... Oh, you're going to try to get him to fall in love with you while I'm missing? That is so incredibly lame. Marley, he's going to spend every waking moment searching for me.
You really have a very high opinion of yourself, don't you, Victoria? I mean, really, an incredibly great self-esteem.
You're making a big mistake.
Well, I know this is extreme. I did not enter into it lightly, all right? But I finally came to realize that I was never going to get a chance to rekindle the flames with Jake unless you were out of the way.
Okay. You know, I do understand that you're frustrated here, but you're not going to be able to control Jake. You see what I'm saying? He's going to have everyone looking for me, the FBI, the police, the reporters.
Goodness. I certainly do hope so.
What do you mean by that, Marley? What are you saying? What?
Oh, sweetheart, I just wanted to leave you a little something to ponder while I was gone.
No.
I'll be back in a little while.
No.
What
Marley.
is your big problem?
Please, if you know what's right, you'll let me out of here right now! Marley!
Marley, please don't do this to me. Please don't leave me in here alone, please.
Lila, if you would just dismount that very tall horse you're so determined to ride, I think we could get somewhere. Now, I know where you're coming from. I've been there. I wanted to be somebody, too. And I thought if I could just get the right thing or do the right thing, I would be happy.
I see. So now you've done that, and you have that, and I'm not fit to shine your son's shoes.
Not in your present frame of mind, no. We seem to be having different conversations.
No. See, I know a put-down when I hear one. Now, you've done things your way, and I'm doing things my way. And when it comes right down to it, I'm just as much a Corey as you are. After all, we both married in, didn't we? That doesn't make you any better than me. You've just been here longer.
Longer than longer. But since you're so determined to have a scene, well, I leave you to it.
You ain't seen nothing yet. Yes, Claudia, what is it?
I thought I heard Mrs. Hutchins.
Yeah, she just went upstairs.
Oh, I'll speak to her later.
Well, is there something I can help you with? No, really. I'm quite a good little problem solver. Why don't you go ahead and tell me what it is?
Well, Helen wants Mrs. Hutchins' final approval on the Thanksgiving menu.
Oh, food. I think I'm capable of making that decision. Go ahead, lay it on me.
Turkey with chestnut dressing, cranberry sauce with orange zest, sweet potato pie.
Boring.
Well, the family always has a traditional Thanksgiving meal.
Well, I'm into making new traditions. So why don't you just tell Helen that I will work on the menu and let her have it in the morning.
But Mrs. Hutchins
is a very busy woman, and I happen to be Matt's wife. Okay? So you just tell Helen if she has any questions about the Thanksgiving menu, then she can ask Mrs. Corey.
If I knew who shot Grant, do you think I would be standing here talking to you?
Oh, I see. You'd be out getting revenge on the person who tried to kill your beloved husband. Same husband that you've been trying to put in jail off and on ever since I've known you.
Off and on, Joe. Remember that. See, with me and Grant, it's love or hate. There's no gray areas.
Which was it tonight?
Do you have to ask? Look at me. I haven't stopped crying since I found him. I saved his life. Ask the paramedics.
I will. Believe me. You called 911, and I can buy that. But, Cindy, if we find your prints on the gun, I could also buy that. See, I know too much about you to trust you.
You won't find my prints on the gun, Joe.
Wiped them off, huh?
I never saw a gun. He'd been shot when I got to the suite.
How'd you get in?
The door was open. After I picked the lock.
Mm-hmm. So what'd you see?
I saw him there on the floor. It's a good thing. Very lucky that I got there when I did. That's all I have to say.
Yeah, I was very lucky. Cindy, don't leave town without my okay. Okay?
Okay. God, what am I gonna do? Grant?
You.
Do you know where you are? You're in ICU. You were shot. You probably don't remember any of this, do you? Well, I found you. Wasn't that lucky? I saved your life.
Victoria.
Oh, God, she did this to you, didn't she? Well, that's what you told me and the paramedics, because I called 911. You told us that she was there. Were you arguing about Kirkland? God, I hate that woman for trying to keep your son away from you. She was threatening you again. She was, wasn't she?
No.
Oh, sweetie, I know. It must have been awful having to beg her for the chance to see your child. Grant, I've always told you Vicky's been out to get you.
No.
Grant, sweetie. You never lost faith in her, though, did you? It's been your problem all along. No matter how many times she tried to hurt you, you always stood up for her. Oh, God, I could kill her for doing this to you.
No, it wasn't Victoria.
Grant, easy, honey. You're gonna take your tubes out. Sweetie, what's it gonna take for you to believe? Grant, the police have the gun that shot you. Let's find out if there's any fingerprints on it. Honey, easy. I have a bet that they will find fingerprints and they will be Victoria's. And then you'll believe, honey. Easy, please be.
No, it wasn't Victoria.
Grant.
It wasn't Victoria. You gotta find Joe. You gotta tell Joe.
Grant? Oh, God, Grant! Grant, he's in VTAC! Oh, God, there's no pulse. Come on. Breathe in, muscle. Start me heart. Grant, don't you leave me! Oh, God, don't leave me.
Did you find anything out from Cindy?
Trying to get through the layers, even her covers have covers. What'd you get from CSU?
We got some documents out of his briefcase.
What? Letters, notes, what?
Airline tickets for flights that leave tomorrow with passports.
Whose?
Grant and Kirkland Harrison.
Okay, destination on the tickets?
Rome. And they're one way.
One way almost sounds like They're not coming back.
No, I mean, Harrison's rich, you know? He's not like me and you. He doesn't have to get the round-trip ticket to get the cheaper fare. You know, maybe he just didn't plan his return trip yet.
Right?
Yeah.
And maybe Vicky knew about this whole trip and she was fine with it.
Maybe. Or
maybe somebody found out that Grant was planning on disappearing with his son and decided to stop him.
by killing him.
I made your favorite dinner, hamburger and french fries, and this time I am not even going to lecture you about nutrition. Victoria? What? Well, you have to eat so you can keep up your strength.
Why?
Well, if you're going to act that way, then next time I'm just not going to go to so much trouble.
Holly. I don't feel well. My stomach is...
Your stomach? What's the matter with your stomach?
It's so cold in here. Maybe that's why I'm so dizzy.
No, honey, you fell. You're going to feel better in the morning.
Please.
No, I'll get you some aspirin.
I need a doctor, please.
No, Victoria, I'm not going to fall for this I need a doctor routine.
I need it.
Victoria, don't do this. It's not even fair. Victoria, this isn't worthy of you. You've been watching too many movies of the week. Look, sweetheart, I'm not going to fall for this. Victoria, I mean it. Look, if you are playing on my sympathy... Victoria? Victoria? Honey, please, you're not breathing very well. Are you okay? Honey, you...
Tonight at 8/7 Central, it's a special NBC movie event, While You Were Sleeping, starring Sandra Bullock and Bill Pullman, followed by Dateline NBC, tonight. Tomorrow, you're invited to a special Thanksgiving episode